Puppies and kittens.
There we go. Puppies and kittens. A much more appropriate introduction to another Thursday sit rep. I told you on Wednesday we'd be back for regular scheduled programming, and well, here we are.
Regular scheduled programming. Sit reps every Friday. Thursday. Every Thursday. I don't know what
You're the
day
best,
it
Slam.
is.
You know,
What is time, Dylan?
What is time?
What is time?
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Okay, anyways, moving on.
We're on to, okay,
Yes,
anyways.
we have
it's a
actual
sit rep.
important things to get to. Do you want to get to the first one?
The first thing is current deal, right?
Current deal, yes.
Current deal.
So, buy one, get one instructions and sticker packs.
Boom.
But we have a little bit of a caveat here.
If you're going to bulk buy your stickers, do it together. If you're bulk buy instructions, do it together. If you mix and match, the least expensive goes with the most expensive, and then you don't save as much money, and we want you to save money. How's my summary?
Oh my goodness.
All right.
I don't know why I'm here, honestly.
I know.
Dan, if you're watching this,
Yep. I can do this myself.
I have two children. No.
I can do this myself. I'm plenty tall.
Yeah. I slouch a little bit.
You know, you bring it up.
It helps my
down,
chin,
right?
too. Yes. Anyways.
Okay.
Yes, so Slam is 100% right. So basically the caveat with the BOGO instructions is that, like, if you're buying a whole bunch of instructions, you will receive buy one get one on all the instructions. If you're buying a whole bunch of sticker packs, you will receive buy one get one on all these sticker packs. However, if you are buying them together, the lowest ticketed item is going to be the one that is free. So if you are looking to buy several together, my recommendation would be to purchase digital instructions separately and then do an order for sticker packs. I mean, one will ship, one will instantly arrive in your inbox, so it's easy from that standpoint as well. But like Slam said, if you want maximum savings, go ahead and do that, because I think it'll be an important caveat.
Yeah. And I mean, the best way to use this, the way God intended, was to you pick up a digital set of instructions and you get the stickers for those digital instructions free. Like, that's really the natural way to be using it.
That's the way God intended.
And anytime you're browsing through those, just look to the bottom. It should be related, right?
Yes, actually.
Okay,
yeah.
good.
They're usually almost always linked, I think. The ones I created anyways. Awesome. Okay,
Good
cool.
job, Dylan.
So, pat myself on the back. Anyways, so yeah, that's the promo for this week. I know what you guys are really excited for, and that is the new stuff showing up on pre-order. T-28. However, not maybe the T-28 you might have thought. It is a model 1938 because it was used, well, 1938, that was whatever. It was used in the Winter War. That's the point I'm trying to get to.
Yep. The T-38 is a medium tank.
28.
I'm sorry, T-28 is a medium tank designed by the Soviet Union in the 30s. So it's early war design.
Right.
Exposed rivets, but also a medium tank, heavier than almost anything else out there.
At the time, yeah.
Really cool. And it follows the land battleship design theory, where it's got all the turrets. It's so cool. And let's cut to Andre. He can show us all about it.
Welcome back, Rig Maniacs. Welcome back to the Italian Design Studio. This week for you we have another kit belonging to the Winter War Collection series that we are doing, and I am personally very, very happy Brickmania is finally diving into this wonderful and amazing and yet not well known part of World War II. I'm here joined by Meatball, my faithful assistant. Let's go dive in. T-28 this week. Let's take now a closer look at the prototype of the T-28. So, a little bit of history before we dive into the model itself. It was developed in the 1930s as a medium tank. It's actually regarded by historians as one of the first medium tanks ever conceived. It's an infantry tank, so its doctrine was it had to support infantry in their attacks. So it was not fast, but it was well armed and decently armored. A crew of 6 was needed to man this behemoth, which is quite large considering for its time. It's got 3 turrets, 2 which we can see in the front with machine guns and 1 in the back. It can spin 360 degrees. It's got 2 hatches, commanders, and commanders and a loader's hatch. We've got a machine gun mount here for anti-air duties. The machine gun itself is a T-28 perfect caliber made by Slam. It's brand new, and so if you are a brick arms perfect caliber collector, don't miss out on this kit, because this new perfect caliber is amazing. Let's talk a little bit about the feature of this kit. So the first thing I want to highlight is how perfect this thing rolls. In spite of the tanks being so long, so the longer the tracks, the higher the drag is, but this thing is just so smooth. We have prints in the back drive gear. So this tank, it's an interesting feature is the drive gear is at the back, and this was common for early tanks from the 1920s and 30s, but was later abandoned for a more practical and more efficient and reliable drive gear in the front. So transmission was here in the back. We have big armor bands, exhaust, the two turrets, as I said. The turret actually spins. You can spin the turret remotely if you turn one of the spare wheels on the side. You could turn 360 degrees. But if a giant cat attacks you, you have not a chance of surviving, even in this tank. So let's talk a little bit about the printing. So I decided to include both markings for the Russian and Finnish version, and that's because the Finns were particularly efficient in capturing and put back into service all kinds of Russian vehicles, tanks, airplanes, bikes, all sorts of utility vehicles were used by the Finns once captured. So it is, in my opinion, one of the characteristics of that theater of war, the use of captured vehicle by one of the two parts. So I decided to include both prints. The prints are on top for aerial recognition, and on the side of the turret we have details printed also on the hatches and on the driver port here. Overall, this kit is massive, counts over 800 parts, and it will drop Friday with the option to add up to 4 Russian infantry from the 1939-40 period, and comes with 1 Russian tanker. If you're looking for Finnish for this guy to shoot at, you don't have to wait long. Let's just say that. So on this note, back to the studio.
So thank you everyone for joining in the Italian Design Studio. Remember, the T-28 is dropping Friday at 8 a.m. on brickmania.com. It comes with alternate markings for the Finnish version and up to 4 add-on Winter War Russian soldiers. Brand new figure by Amanda. Don't miss out, limited quantities available. See you next week for another chapter of the Brickmania Winter War series.
Okay,
Should we come back now?
let's come back now.
Okay.
You already did a Wednesday release. For
Yes,
the,
we
for the
talked a
fire
little
truck.
bit about
Okay.
the fire. I do want to say, though, on one point with the T-28, so you can add up to 4 of the Soviet Union Winter War soldiers. That comes with a perfect caliber brick arms Mosin Nagant.
Yeah.
Is that new artwork?
No,
Or is that, okay, it's the traditional one.
Yep. So it doesn't have the winter wraps. or
Either
anything.
way, yeah, okay. Either way, you can get a little bit of an add to that, which, our figures are coming at a premium right now. It's they're hard to come by.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sweet collectible. I'm going to keep looking at you until you say something relevant.
I'm like, it's a great fig. I've seen Amanda's
What else
been
do you
working on
want me
the
to
art
do?
this week, and it's great.
Yeah.
It looks great. And we haven't done Soviets in a long time.
That's
So
true. That's true. And Winter War is kind of a new territory for us in general.
We haven't been back to the Winter War for a while. And we
Literally
never,
since
and we
I
never
think
dove
White Death
deep into
V1.
it.
Yeah, right.
Correct.
So that's cool. That's awesome. If that floats your boat, just remember how Brickmania has done smaller conflicts in the past. You get about a week.
Right. There's not the interest for it isn't super expansive. Not like
Absolutely.
World War II. Okay, but other things happening this week.
So
Still.
moving on, what should we talk about? Should we talk about this bad boy and this bad boy, or should we talk about the fire?
Let's talk about
people?
the fire is still kind of an ongoing thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still happening out in California. We still care a lot. We believe you care a lot too, and we are releasing as quick as we can kits to support the cause. So this, of course, is the Super Scooper that we released for pre-order last week. I believe these are still available. It's a great little mini kit. It's going to have some great printing.
This one does not have great printing.
This still, we haven't, like,
It's a prototype.
it's amazing how fast we can go from not having a kit to sell to having a kit to sell, but having a kit to like made and in the
Production
bag.
is still a thing.
Like,
No,
we
that's
still need to order
absolutely.
parts. We need to print them
Absolutely.
after they arrived.
No doubt.
So there's that 5-week turnaround. It's cool. And we've brought a couple of kits back from the grave.
Scoop.
Oh, I've been super scooped. So back from the grave, back from retirement, we have one of my favorite Cal Fire kits we've ever done. It's George Go Boom's Bulldozer. So this is back for, again, a pre-order restock.
Correct.
And we had another pre-order restock, the Cal Fire Bell UH-1H Super Huey.
Yes, which, believe it or not, designed by current
Lego employee.
Lego employee Mary Wilson.
The very famous Mary
Designed
Wilson.
might be a little bit of a quotations because it is Dan's Huey design, but at the same time,
But it
yes.
has an entirely new tank and
Yeah.
water suction system on it. I mean, and by new, I mean this happened 4 years ago.
Yeah.
But it's a great looking helicopter. It's great to see it in like different colors than gray. Yeah. Anyways,
It's a
so
great kit.
It's a great
back
kit.
and available. And again, like Slam is saying, not like something that's coming back into production for regular cycles. This is back once.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to try to raise some money to send to various organizations out there. After that's said and done, it's said and done. It's going to go away again because it literally was already in the vault. So it's a retired kit. And it would literally take something like the LA wildfires to pull it out.
It takes an act of God for us to bring something out of retirement. So it has happened. We apologize if you thought something was retired and you bought for reasons. I mean, they're great kits. We hope you enjoy them one way or the other. And you're doing good.
Yeah,
Oh, look,
that's
it's a
great
minifig
way to
I
say it.
designed. Oh, see? All right.
A slam fig?
Slime fig. Also in the Cal Fire, in the LA Fire Roundup, we have the new LA County Fire Department paramedic truck.
Yeah.
So there was a video you talked about that on,
Yeah.
on
So
Wednesday or
we
Tuesday.
had two new pre-orders on Wednesday.
Yeah.
One of which was the modern Los Angeles Fire Department firefighter, and the other one is the paramedic truck, which Andrea's designed in kind of a city scale.
Yeah.
But yeah, so all that stuff brand new on brickmedia.com and exclusively available on pre-order to the website. Again, why we're pre-ordering that is because we want to make the donations as quick as possible. Let's do it, Slam. Yes.
All right. Swapping out the turntable. Super Scooper, you fly that way. Great. Yeah. Okay. On the table here, we've got two great little tracked vehicles.
Yes.
Brickmania Classic
Little.
Series. Well, this guy's little.
This guy's little.
Yeah, this guy's medium.
Medium?
Heavy?
That's a big boy. Are you kidding me? This is the Winter Tiger, my man. This thing is sold out. This thing is. You know what I'm going to do? You know what I'm going to do?
Okay, we're not going to talk about the little
We're
guy
gonna
first.
talk about the little guy in a second. We're gonna pose him.
You know, it's been a few sit reps since I've been able to show something off, and I'm really, really excited about
You
this
should
guy.
be. Look at the printing on this, my man. You
So-
should be very proud.
This is the Winter Tiger. This went up for pre-order 6 weeks ago. It's sold out. We have a few copies going out to the stores. And that's the only way to get your hands on it. I don't know if we'll probably do another batch of this down the road at some point.
Maybe in the
but
winter
maybe,
again.
Yeah.
It's still winter
But,
here.
but really exciting, like as compared to other Tigers we've done that are full camo and full weathering. This is just a brush of weathering, and I really enjoyed working on this. And I think it turned out great. This barrel especially, like 360 printed barrel.
And
it's got
stop.
like this gradient
Slow
right
pan
here.
on the barrel.
Goes from dark to light.
Oh yeah.
appropriate scratching. That's great. Andreas did a great job designing this. Rearranged a lot of tiles for it to make it easier to print. It's great. It's a really solid kit.
It's excellent and unique too. It's kind of cool.
unique,
I mean,
yeah.
it's fun to see like something from such a specific era of an era of an era,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
moving on to some stuff you can actually purchase at this point.
This is
This-
not a pre-order. This is straight to
This is
available.
a straight drop, exactly.
This is
so
a
this is,
Brickmania
although I will
Classic
say, I
Seabees
think
Bulldozer.
it's going to be delayed going to stores.
Oh,
So
sure.
if
yes.
you're like looking to show up at a store, it's going to be a little behind schedule. However, that 1 to 3 business days online should be good.
But this is a kit I haven't seen for a long time. This goes back.
Is this Natasha?
No.
It's not.
This is before Natasha.
Before Natasha,
So
pre Natasha.
it's a
one of me
rework
and
of-
Slam's exes. It's
I
okay.
mean, it's a slight rework of. I have never dated Natasha. You?
No comment. Anyways, moving
Okay.
on to the kit.
Yeah, rework of a Seabees Bulldozer.
How about a Bulldozer?
from, I think 7, 8 years ago. It's just like super vintage.
And I love that they brought it back in a classic series.
Yep. So classic series, meaning we've got a really simple print on our minifig.
Get it.
I've lost a control stick of some kind. Where'd that go?
Here we go. I found it.
Yeah, but simple front print on this particular CB. Comes with a Brick Arms helmet. Comes as M1.
What's the third lever for?
One of those is going to be clutch. One of those would be like speed. No, one's got to raise and lower the blade, right? One's forward.
So then one's forward, one's back? Or is the same one forward and back?
Either track is the outside
Oh,
controls,
there you
and
go,
the
like a
first
bu-
one
like-
is
like,
bulldozer up and
um,
down, right?
Skid steer. Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Let's assume that's how a
I
World
spent
War
a
II
summer
tractor
clearing
worked.
trees. Yeah, I know things and stuff.
I can't imagine a bulldozer drives that way. Maybe it does. I don't know. Okay. Shows what I know. George, call George. George would know.
Did George make this kit? I don't think so.
No, but George
okay.
knows what tractors.
George knows about tractors. Hey, George, how you doing, buddy?
Okay, where
All
are we
right.
at?
Well, you don't have to move this. We can leave. We can put these up here because once again, this is available online now. This is shipping
2 stores.
to stores, but sold out online. Let's roll with some other stuff. So the Crewman that was previously the add-on for this Tiger one is now going to be available as a standalone item. Not very many left, though.
Okay.
No, not very many at all.
If you see him, buy him.
I will say, props to you people who get it on the pre-orders because you are doing a great job of snatching up those figures early on. Good for you. You buy the kit, you get first crack at the figures. It seems like a fair way to go about it. Nighthawk is shipping again on Monday.
Nighthawk. The Nighthawk.
That's
Yeah.
you getting ready to do some custom labels. Labels is the terrible thing to say. I'm sorry, squadron units. Oh my
I'm
goodness.
like, I'm gonna break up my Dymo label maker.
Custom labels, yeah, no,
yeah.
okay.
Nighthawk with all the custom squadrons. I don't have to
Yes.
make any more of those. We're ready to print any of the varieties that exist.
Whew.
But essentially, you make them all because there's 10 or 20 of them.
Yeah.
And then, or you design them all, and they're ready to go.
So there you go. Those
Yeah.
options available
It's cool.
to you. You can go ahead and take advantage of that. Let's see what else is shipping. We got Humvee with the gunner protection kit, the SARC,
Yeah.
which is the Special Amphibious Reconnaissance Corpsman.
These guys are badass.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
It's a sweet minifigure too. Get in on that. Another one there's only going to be a few of because it was pre-ordered previously. And then we have some World War II Navy dress whites.
Ah, great.
As for pre-orders, Husky TSV
Oh,
and the ModCom Squad Pack Part 2.
those two things go together great.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So, which is why they're pre-ordering Monday. So keep an eye out for them if you missed out last time around. But great kit, great set of figs.
I'm going to go out on a limb here, and you guys can go ahead and call me out in the comments if you want to. This is a statement made beyond the reflection of the company of Brickmania LLC. I honestly think the Juggernaut from the ModCom Squad Pack Part 2 is the most impressive integration of 3D printing onto a minifigure I've ever seen in my entire life. And that
Hands down.
includes anything related to post-apocalyptic, to anything, even people have done in one-offs. I still do not think compares to some of the work that MN Art Girl has done when it comes to the integration of these parts. when you get a chance to, if you do decide to take it apart, put it back together, however you want to do it, it's amazing. I mean, down to the micromillimeter on the way these things integrate. Absolutely impressive. Displays an incredible knowledge of the system, an incredible knowledge of the actual source material itself, and then also how to integrate it into toy form. I know I just went on a little soapbox there, but I gotta say, man, that Juggernaut is just one of the coolest minifigures I've ever seen in my life.
I don't think you're wrong.
All right, other than that, Dan and the rest of the designers are going to Italy sometime in March. I want to say the 8th and 9th. If you've actually watched this video this far, we probably owe you something. Slam, do something fun. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. No? Nothing?
No.
Okay. Well, thanks for watching, Brickmaniacs.
Like,
who watches this long?
It's like walking up to a comedian, like, tell me a joke, comedian. Like, I'm funny, but I'm not funny on demand.
I'm not a comedian.
I know you're not. It shows. You shut it. Okay, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. I'm just still waiting for you to do something
fine?
entertaining.
I'm fine.
You're fine. You are fine, Slam. All right.
All right,
Bye, Brickmaniacs.